Okay, next one is a question from Tommy, and today's questions are very loaded. Very simple, but it's very loaded. How can email help in B2B sales? Okay, uh, in B2B sales, actually, email is very useful in B2B sales, primarily because one of the ways for, do I have this? Okay, so content marketing is one of the most used method to build and nurture leads in B2B. Okay, compared to, let's say, B2C consumers and all those things, generally, it's selling products and all this stuff. So it's e-commerce, right? So you don't need to build that much content. But in B2B, you need to, because there are different levels of buying. Now, if you notice now, here is the 6 steps of, generally 6 steps of a B2B buying process. Okay. Okay. So what are they? The first one is they have to obviously create or have an awareness of a problem, right? So for a B2B buyer, for example, they need to be aware that there's a problem they need to fix. If they don't think there's a problem, then whatever you can put in front of them, it won't interest them. Okay, so it could be business, it could be generating leads, it could be cost management, for example. It could be procurement practices, whatever it is. So that's where your link magnet is useful, right? When you use your link magnet, like in Nisha's case, you use that to create an awareness of a problem. So once they have developed an awareness of the problem, right, then the next thing is they need to then decide whether they should fix it. Okay, is this problem severe enough? Is this something that require a priority attention, or this one can wait for the next round of budget or whatever it is? Okay, and once they do that, then once they've done the severity, for example, let's say if there's a data leak in your organization, it is severe, and you want it to be fixed like not today but yesterday. Okay, but if you want to invest in a CRM system, right? It's not something that you're going to make a decision overnight. Okay, so you take some time. So it could be 3 months, 6 months, depending on your business. All right. So that's the difference. So once you have prioritized the resolution, okay, you've made an assessment and you found that this is necessary for the business, this is important. You then decide, obviously, okay, you want to fix it yesterday or 3, 6 months or 1 month down the road. Okay. So they would have to then decide. So internally, once they have done that, they then need to justify the solution. Remember, in B2B buying, it is a decision mostly made by committees. It's not one person. The person can be the project champion, or the person can be the so-called a proponent of this particular exercise. But he or she still has to either go through the boss, and the boss may have to go through another boss, and procurement team or whatever it is, to make that decision. Unless if it's as simple as buying a pen, then probably you won't. All right, you just make a request to procurement. But if you do anything above, let's say 1,000, 2,000, or maybe and above, you then need authorization in order to spend the kind of money. All right, so you need to then justify the solution as to basically the awareness, the priority of it, and the severity of your problem. Right, so you can put up a paper for it. Okay, so this is where you involve different stakeholders. Okay, and finally, so once this is all done and you've gotten approval, you obviously then put up either an RFP, or you invite vendors if you've done your research, for example. Okay, and to propose or to submit their proposal to you, and then that's where you do a final selection of the solution. So now, if you're in B2B marketing, right, your email marketing is useful from at least up to this point. Okay. So first they come in through either a lead magnet. Remember, now they are aware of a problem, or they may be thinking of a problem. They may have seen your link magnet, or they are looking for something and they come across your link magnet, for example, and then they're going to download this because they want to find solutions. Okay. So this is the first touch point. And then when you then do your follow-up with your emails, you can then use this to justify and explain how your version or your style or your method of solving the problem that they think they have. Okay. And this is how you actually build that relationship through emails. Okay. And you notice now why B2B emails would be great because it gives you that slow burn effect. Okay, you can send emails once a week or maybe twice a week, for example. And because it's segmented, right? Because from your link magnet is segmented, you know these are the problems they are facing. Okay, so if you are a company that offers multiple solutions, you have multiple link magnets, you are then addressing an email sequence for each of these link magnets, right? And that's how you build. So that at this point in time, when it comes to justifying, for example, they may take some of your content to help them justify. Okay, because you're providing information, a report, a guide, that they say that okay, this is the information I need in order for me to prepare my paper. So now they have built uh, that little goodwill, right, with you, because they've gotten value from your content. Okay, and when it comes to final selection, when you use email and you address different stakeholders, for example, and these stakeholders are aware of your brand, sometimes it's not just pricing they're going to decide. Okay, it is also based on their awareness of your presence, the awareness of your company, right? I call it, there was this professor from, can't remember the university. He calls it the mental availability. Okay, so what it means is when somebody thinks of a problem or thinks of a solution, they think of your company. Okay, so they have mental availability, and then there's a physical availability. So McDonald's provides physical availability, or Starbucks provides physical availability and also mental availability, obviously, right? So if you think of a lunch, or quick lunch, you probably think of McDonald's, right? But are they around your areas? Are they easily, conveniently, for you to go there and have your lunch or dinner, wherever it is, right? So if it's available, then they have achieved that physical ability. That's why they have a lot of branches, you know. Okay, so generally speaking, when you say whether email helps in B2B, it definitely helps, because there's no way for you to cold call a person every day. All right. Email is a very low risk and low interference as long as your content is useful, and it's not salesy, for example, and it's relevant to your audience, it's highly targeted, then email would be an awesome tool for you to do your marketing. Okay. Hi, and thanks for watching. If you need my help to set up your email marketing engine for your business, just click on the link here and you see a list of services that will help you grow your leads and sales and also increase your profits through emails. I'm looking forward to working with you soon.